What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Let me go grab my phone real quick. I forgot to grab my phone. All right. What's up? Crushing Hand or Quill Volley? They're both amazing. I personally like Crushing Hand a little bit more because you have great mobility. I can't play for a super long time today, guys. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do a dual stream. I can only play for like 2 hours today, that's kind of a super shitty stream. So let's do two. I think I'm going to do 2 of them today. Does anybody want to play and run speed 100s with the XP buff? You need to be able to do speed 100s. Post your account name. Anybody want to play? Quadge wants to play. Thoughts on Asmongold's comments about Twitch? I saw the stuff that he was uploading. He was saying something about like he was covering videos on Twitch hating him and Twitch like favoring the left and not banning people. Is that what you like? Is there? Or am I missing something? Like what in particular were you meaning? Well, if the source is to be believed, they were just posting screenshots from their Slack, which I believe Slack is like a corporate communication thing, right? Am I worried? I'm not worried at all in terms of like my career. My career could end today, and I will be okay. Not worried. If you mean like by money, I'm not worried about money. If you mean, am I worried that I won't be able to hang out with you guys? Honestly, still no, not really, because if Twitch is going down, I'm going to be reaching out to X, and I'm going to be reaching out to YouTube. I'm going to try to make a deal, and if I can make a deal, then I will be broadcasting it from the high heavens. Hey guys, Twitch is going down, but I'm continuing. If you come hang out with me over here, I'll be here. We are still going. It's unlikely that I will go to Kick unless Kick offers me a very good deal. I haven't really. Why would Twitch ban me? Twitch isn't going to ban me. Twitch might just be going under, period. Twitch may be going under here. But they're not going to ban me. I didn't do anything to my knowledge. What was the comment? Nobody. There wasn't like one individual comment. What people are covering is What people are saying is there is a major bias towards some streamers. There's a major bias towards some streamers on Twitch, specifically like political streamers, and a lot of what they say can be very easily considered hate speech, and they never get banned for it. And so advertisers are finally noticing this, and now advertisers are like not wanting to partner with Twitch anymore. And so that there's a super massive bias. Quads, come on in. Request on us. If Twitch goes down, your income goes up by 10%. That might be like a literal statement, toys, but will you find another area to spend it on, though? I remember multiple years ago you said that I think you had a conversation with your wife or something and wanted to like reel it in. So has that gotten better over the years? I like that emote. Who knows? Somehow I get the feeling that Toy is losing 10% of his income doesn't dramatically affect Toys. Somehow I get that feeling. Elg Pels, thank you so much for the sub, man. After this run, I gotta send DM a message. He said on the podcast that he said when I was talking to him that, or something, whenever I was talking to him, he said that I was gonna get a new webcam for you guys to make it like look nicer. But he was saying don't do that. Get like an actual camera. Well, the reason I'm spending the money is for you guys. You guys gave me so much money in the subathon. I owe it to you guys. I feel like I genuinely owe it to you guys to upgrade the stream completely. My microphone cannot get better, so I don't need a new mic. I actually have a brand new one of these mics because this mic got warranted. I'm gonna switch it. I'm going to switch that. But I owe you guys the pen and the pad and the Cali cam. Maybe I'll use this webcam as the Cali cam. Guys, Toys is doing a giveaway on Twitch, exclamation giveaway. You're going to get the Halloween hoodie. Exclamation enter in Twitch only. Sorry, YouTube friends. Twitch.tv/Raxxanterax. Log into Twitch real quick and exclamation enter. Do I want to organize a D4 event? I would do it if it was official with Blizzard. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Let me do it. You farmed 15 bags and got nothing. Yeah, it's kind of brutal, man. Ranty must be a big camera guy. Yeah, I don't know if I'm trying to spend $1,000 on a webcam. Not sure that it's that important. Like, can I get a good camera for like, I don't know, let's say 300? What just happened? What in the fuck is happening here? Guys, the game doesn't work. So what I need everybody to do is I need everybody to go into the pit and very, very quickly at the end, loot, upgrade your glyph, go to town, and we go again. You can get a perfectly good one for 300 bucks. Hi, Jeremy. How are you? So we're going to have to work together on this, guys, because the game doesn't work. Remember, guys, all the loot that drops on the ground, if it doesn't have an ancestral thing by it, it's garbage. Doesn't have good aspects, doesn't have good stats, nothing. So you can actually just pick up the 2 or 3 and greater affix items, and that's what I do. Look at my inventory. I've only picked up 4 items. It's like a loot filter. So you see a greater affix, grab it, upgrade. All this other stuff, guys, all the other stuff is garbage. If it doesn't have a greater affix, it's terrible. You don't need to salvage it. You don't need to pick it up. You don't need to sell it. It's bad. We need to find as many of these greater affix items as we can. Yep. And then into the next one. God, is my nose bleeding? Ugh. Bad dude. Allergies own me. You love my ideas for the events? Thanks, guys. Yeah, that was me thinking about it for, I don't know, 10 seconds. Grab the greater affixes, grab your obols, click upgrade 5 times. Next one. Dude, Toys is now giving away a t-shirt if you guys want to exclamation enter on Twitch. Exclamation enter, another giveaway, guys. Thank you, Toys. What a guy. By the way, today or tomorrow, we have to do the drawing for whoever wins the free hoodie for being a silver member. And Lee asked me how I wanted to do it, and I said, well, I learned from the Crimson Market giveaways that we don't want to publicly state everybody's name who is in the drawing for privacy reasons. We'll just say who the winner is. So I think we'll do the drawing maybe tomorrow. We do it once per month, right? So we'll do the drawing tomorrow at the end of the month. Find some fair way to do that. Cursed one. Nice. And who won the hoodies? Sorry, I didn't see it. $80 billion richer. Did you sell? What did you sell, Jeremy? Guys, tomorrow at Chipotle is burrito. Any update on the new puppy? Not really. It's up to Sarah. We're gonna get it. Oh, such bad allergies, man. We're gonna get it in Sprig or something. But I can tell you, Sarah spends the entire day just looking at shorts of golden retrievers. So I'm starting to think that there is no chance she will get a different breed other than golden retriever. A golden retriever. Yeah, Quinsent, something like that. Yeah. That sounds way better than what we get. You like Goldens because they're as stupid as you are? I'm sure you're not stupid at all. Yeah, I haven't met too many, like, super high IQ Golden Retrievers. I'm sure they exist, but I think the average intellect of a Golden Retriever is not incredibly high. But they're very lovable. Ugh. You found my video through the How to Farm Mythics thing? Awesome, buddy. Good to have you here. What's up? Vendel Crows, Door Raiders. Thanks. Thank you, my dude. Michael with the $10 super chat. Events and strongholds need to be put into a quest line around the map. Something exactly, something like that. You run around, have a map, get the Halloween map. They'll snuggle unlike someone you know. You mean Callie? If we got a golden retriever, it would be probably 1/10 as intelligent as Callie is. Callie is... I've been around a lot of dogs, and I think Callie is the most intelligent animal I've ever seen. You could just talk to her like a kindergartner and just kind of, with your inflection in your voice and just with your hand gestures, you can just indicate to her what you would like her to do, and she will do it. One-tenth is generous. Let me put it to you this way. If I fed Callie, so if she was real full, and then I went with Callie with no leash to BlizzCon, I think it would be just fine. She would stay right by me. She would... Like, the only chance you would have to lure her away from me temporarily would be to try to do it with food. But if I fed her first, I think she'd just stay right by me. If I called her, if I told her to sit, if I told her to wait, if I told her to stay, she would. Just right away. No questions asked. It is impossible to not get along with Callie. It's just so easy. Mastiffs are out of the question anyway, because Mastiff is usually an ineligible dog breed. No ineligible dog breeds on homeowners policies allowed. So no Mastiffs, no Pit Bulls, no Rottweilers. I think German Shepherds might even be. Saint Bernard, I don't think those are... I think Saint Bernards are fine. I really think the only two options are Border Collie or Golden Retriever. I don't think there's any chance Sarah will pick a different one. I would say the odds are less than 1%. I'm the man. I don't know about that, man, but I'll take it. Appreciate it. I can only play for 2 hours this morning, which is a... Ah, oh, God. Dude. I hate having I'm thinking about paying the money and going to like a... Is there a such thing as an allergist? I need some help, man. I'm so sick of feeling like this every morning. I'm just so sick of it, man. I never had allergies in my life until I moved to this apartment. I wonder if this apartment has like mold in the attic or something that's just... I don't know. making me so allergic to it. Oh man, dude. I'm gonna step in. I have to go get some medicine, man. I can't even, I can like barely, I could barely breathe or sit here. It's like, feels like, feels like my nose is in a vice and it's just smashing my nose together. Let me go find some medicine. Help. We did have Zyrtec, so I just took a Zyrtec. Please save me. Save me. Ugh. It's the ridiculous list. No. I think maybe you misunderstand. When I say the ineligible dog breed list, I'm talking about homeowners insurance. The dogs with a lot of bite power that can exhibit aggression. I guess technically any dog could exhibit aggression, but the Rottweilers, the Pit Bulls, honestly, actually, Pit Bulls are actually usually very friendly. Pit Bulls is one of the most powerful dog breeds, but every Pit Bull that I've ever met has actually been very friendly. Oh. The Thunder shirt. I don't think I don't think there is a dog breed that I like less than Chihuahuas. I'm trying to think. I think I would take any dog breed, anything, ahead of a Chihuahua. I think that would be that is the breed that I want the least. I will never own a Chihuahua ever. Poodles are the worst. I also don't want a poodle, but I don't want a poodle either. Or like a golden doodle. I don't want that either. I don't want any of that, but way better than a Chihuahua. You worked as a field tech for 3 years in California, and Chihuahuas were the only dog breed that attacked you? It feels like a lot of people around here know what a border collie is. Because when Callie runs up to people, like even if she runs full speed, no one is hardly ever afraid of her. They see Callie running up to her and they're like, oh my god, yes. Don't come in your property when your dog is outside. Will your dog attack? I don't understand. Why is it doing this? Why is it porting me out? Dano Humongo. What a great name. Thanks, Dan. By the way, guys, you want to hear something pretty cool? I guess it's stupid to say it before you actually get it, but Alex reached out to me. He's the leader of Maxroll. He said, "You're moving, right?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Do you want the best desk in the world?" I'm like, yes. And I don't know if you guys know Alex. Neo said the leader of Maxroll, but he loves technology. He loves it. He loves microphones and headphones and webcams and computers and internet, and he loves that shit, man. That's his thing. He loves it, right? That's why he made Maxroll. So anyway, he said, "You're never going to believe me, but you want to know what I think is the best desk possible?" He said the new Secret Labs desk. I don't know. They have. I be honest with you, I don't know much about it. He said the new Secret Labs desk is sick as shit. That's the one you need to get. And I'm actually kind of. I don't know if friends is the right word, but I'm. I guess let's say I'm buddies with actually the CEO and the founder of Secret Labs, Ian. And anyway, Alex said, "Yeah, dude, I'm gonna talk to them. They'll probably send you the new like awesome desk for free, as long as you tell them that you love the desk." I was like, "Fuck yeah, I get the best desk for free? Send it to me." So the Secret Labs might hook me up, and let's see how good the desk is. You have the Magnus Pro XL, and it's a dope ass desk, but it's a little small. Okay, well, I'm contrary to what the webcam shows you, I'm actually not a huge person. This is a large hoodie. This is large size. Look, it's like a parachute on me. Webcam makes me look fat as fuck, but I'm actually not fat. So I don't need a big desk. You love yours. Yeah, I do like the Secret Lab chairs. I have multiple Secret Lab chairs in this apartment. The reason why I have to wear this Herman Miller though is I have a medical problem. I cannot explain. I can't explain to you. Like my pain level. Well, I don't know if let's not use the word pain. Let's use a different word. My right hand's functionality sitting in the secret lab chair with my medical condition, with my ulnar nerve in my right arm, was like a 2 out of 10. A 2. Like, couldn't feel my right hand. My right hand is numb. Can't feel my arm. My right arm is literally falling off. And I was like, I tried everything. I'm sitting ergonomically correctly. I'm sitting at the right height. Secret lab, they know about my medical condition. They sent me the really expensive gel pad armrests for my elbow. I wear a medical grade elbow pad for my right arm, so to protect my ulnar nerve, everything. Still, it's a 2 out of 10. I can't feel my arm. Can't feel my hand. And then I don't. Then I was like, I have to do something here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Then I spent $1,800 on this chair. $1,800. Can you believe that? When I sat in it, I was like, wow, this sits very different from Secret Lab chair. And then I aligned it again. My arm is ergonomically correct to my desk. And now, after using it for about 2 months, my right hand's functionality, I would say instead of a 2 out of 10 is like, I'd give it like a 7.5. You guys invite me back? Can you guys invite me? Need to go, Quadge? Okay, let's get somebody else. GG's, man. Does anybody account name want to run XP with us? Russia has fined Google to... Wait, what's this number? Hold on, guys. We got to do something important. Let's get Desert in here. He was first. Wait, what is this number? Hold on. Let's figure out what this number is. Here, you guys want to do one pit while I figure out what number this is? Okay. Russia. This is 1,000. This is million. This is billion. This is trillion. This is quadrillion. What is this? Like, let's see. Is it septillion? No. Quintillion. Yeah, quin. Yeah. Sextillion. Pretty sure. Septillion. Octillion. Is this like non? What is this? Non? What is this? Non? Non-tillion? $2.5, was it decillion, dectillion, something? Russia, so Russia is fighting, yeah, Russia is fighting YouTube Spiritborn numbers. You want to know what's the truth, though? If they would be fighting them in pesos, then YouTube could probably actually pay it. So Russia issues this fine. And what if YouTube just responds and says this? What if YouTube just says, nah. Just nah. They already said that? What did they say? Jeremy just made 35 billion trading. Now they raised the fine to 20 decillion. See, I would have guessed the word is dectillion, but I guess the T is not there. I talked to Blizzard, and I've been complaining about this for many seasons, and they are going to change the conduit pylon. Guys, are we here? Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Accept. Stop moving. Stop moving. It's this. Okay. New group, guys. Join me. Join me, Hannah and Carmen. Join me. Do rock your game crashed? No problem, man. Not a big deal. Do you want to come back in? It's okay if you crashed. I crashed too. Do you want to come back in? Did I try TNL? Do you mean Torchlight or? Nah, you're good. You got to do work. Okay. Throne in Liberty. Oh, no, I didn't. Was it good? Anybody want to do 100 speeds? Plague wants to play. All right. I haven't played it. Is it good? By the way, I talked to Torchlight, or Alex talked to Torchlight for me on my behalf. I said, "Hey guys, I actually really like your game. Can we extend my sponsorship? I'm even willing to take less money so we can keep playing our character." And Torchlight responded and said, "We'll sponsor another stream for you at the same price. Next season, we'll sponsor you for longer." I'm like, okay, that's very, very favorable for me. I was like, I was trying to give them like a deal. They don't want a deal. We're waiting for Plague to join here. Loved your rant about the Halloween event. Can always count on me to complain, man. Did I see the Starforge PC? Oh, the new one with the dragon? No, I didn't. You know, when Starforge gets the 5090s, I'm very, very nervous about upgrading to the 5090, man. I'm very nervous about it. Like, I almost don't even want to, because every time I update to the latest and greatest graphics cards, they always have problems for like 3 straight months. The 5090 can't be worse than the 4090. You can join Plague in 30 seconds. You can't join while a pit is open. If you have a 4090, you don't need to upgrade to the 5090. That's what I'm saying, man. I think I'm gonna hold off for a minimum of half of a year. I'm very, very hesitant to get the latest and greatest graphics cards when they come out. They always have problems, man. Oh, triple GA polearm, but that's not what we want. We want a quarterstaff. How are my ability cooldowns so fast? Because my Shaco has a triple GA, triple masterwork CDR. Charmed, Volbeat. Thank you so much for the primes, guys. I thought you said this Halloween update is trash. I did say that. It is trash. I don't get it, Adam. What does that have to... What do you mean? It is. Do you see any Halloween stuff going on my screen? It is trash. I don't get it. Do you guys hear that? Yeah, Emily, where are the pumpkins? Where are the witches and the cauldrons and the ghosts? There ain't jack shit around here. Remember, guys, the only thing that's valuable that drops are the only thing that drops are that are good are the greater affixes. Yeah, there's a massive, massive storm coming. So guys, I can only play for another, actually, I miscalculated. I can actually play a little bit longer than I thought. I can play till 2:30-ish. So I can play for another 2 hours and 15 minutes. So I can only stream this morning for 3 hours and 15 minutes. That's a pretty shitty stream, so I might I'm gonna do one of two things. I'm either going to stream tonight as well to make up for it, or maybe what I'll do instead is tomorrow we'll do like a bigger stream. Like tomorrow we'll get some energy drinks and we'll order something and then we'll just fry. Maybe tomorrow. Well, actually, rather do a longer stream tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we try to get like 4 levels in one day. That would be insane. Yeah, Jeremy, we can do some speeds tomorrow or something. As a D3 player that just bought the Diablo 4 expansion, what guides should you follow? So I have a leveling guide for the expansion. I would follow that leveling guide. I have 2 leveling builds that are very, very, very strong. I have the poison leveling guide and I have the quill volley leveling guide. Both of them obliterate. So if you want to be poison boy or quill volley boy, after that, watch my guide on how to power up. There's a little sheet as that with the video. It'll tell you what to do. And then the end game guide I would go for is, I have a video called God Tier Endgame Guide called Crushing Hand. You're watching me play it right now. I'm walking through a 4-player Pit 100 and I'm essentially one-shotting everything. So I have a leveling guide. which is through the campaign. I have a leveling build, poison or quill volley, do one of those. I have an endgame guide, crushing hand, the gorilla build. And then I have what to do and how to power up. Yeah, so I have pretty much every guide that you need. I have all of them. That's what I do. That's what we do with these ARPGs. We make the guides. Play the game, make the guides. That's what we do around here. Do I want to trade some runes? I don't ever trade runes. I just give them away. I haven't been acquiring very many runes lately, though, because I've been doing this. But I've been giving away all of my legendary runes to people. I just need to acquire more. Do I make guides for classes that aren't Spiritborn? Not really this season, because there's no point to play any other class other than this season. But yes, I would say I've made at least 8 guides for every single class. At least. Full build guides. I played everything, man. Dude, you don't want to know how many 100s I've had, or I guess now it's level 60, but you don't even want to know how many max level characters I've had in Diablo 4, man. I'm in the... It would not surprise me if I am at least top 10 all time in the world for number of level 100s in Diablo 4, especially playing solo. And if you remove everybody who's playing in groups or everybody who just gets mindlessly power leveled by somebody else, I'm probably top 5 in the entire world. I think a random, like in just one season, I think season 4, it was either season 4 or season 5. In only that season, I made 26 level 100s. That's just one season. I had 26 100s in just one season. Valker, Anonymous, thank you so much for the gifted subs, my dude. Serminator, Alex, thank you for the subs, guys. It's cool that you answered me. If I had more money, I would subscribe. You're the first streamer that answered me. I'm a streamer first. I'm a Diablo player second. I'm here to hang out with you guys. That's the way we roll around here. Streamer first, everything else second. Oh, Grim beat me to it. Already gifted him a sub. Thank you, Grim. You had 20 level 100s. All I did was speed level and practice all day long. Do I think the T4 Dark Citadel cosmetics will be obtainable as well? You want to know my honest answer to that? I hope to God not. I hope they get rid of all of the cosmetics in the Dark Citadel and they replace them with new cool ones. Blizzard hired Rod Ferguson to say that the events can only use in-game assets. You know, I don't know this for sure. I'm only telling you what I've been told, right? So this is not my opinion. This is not me stating that it's a fact, but I'm telling you what I've been told. I flew to Seattle and I met Blizzard. And I chatted with them like privately about stuff and Blizzard and Diablo and stuff. And most of that stuff is NDA'd, right? I'm not going to break my NDA. But you want to know what they told me? They said, in the public's eye, everyone thinks that all of the problems are caused by Rod Ferguson. Everybody thinks that Rod Ferguson is the one who is ruining the Diablo franchise. And they can say, and they told me it's really too bad because internally, when we're having the meetings and talking about stuff, Rod is not the one ruining the franchise. He is the one advocating for the franchise to actually be better with the cool ideas. And they were saying, it's not Rod that's doing it. I guess what they were meaning is it's people higher than Rod. Like Rod is the franchise director, but the people that he answers to, they were telling me they are the problem. I have seen this happen for sure. I have seen this happen with Diablo Immortal. I talked with Wyatt Chang once after Diablo Immortal came out. Obviously, it was a huge catastrophe, and we pulled the support for Diablo Immortal. I had a conversation with Wyatt Chang, and he said, hey, Rax, I completely understand how you feel. I have been pitching for years and years and years that Diablo Immortal should release without a shop, without microtransactions, because the game should be, or I guess pay to win mechanics, like still microtransactions, but not pay to win. He said, I've been pitching that for years and years and years and years, that the game is good enough that people will like it, and we could like revolutionize the industry to make a godly phone game that isn't based on pay to win. He said, I tried, man, but that's not what we're doing. But the internet all blames Wyatt Chang endlessly. They call him Wallet Chang, da-da-da-da-da. Wyatt Chang did this because he's the face, right? He's the director. Wyatt Chang was adamantly, feverishly against pay to win in Diablo Immortal. He just wanted to make a great game. And he wanted people to love it, and he wanted to like revolutionize the industry. And he did make a great game. I think Diablo Immortal was fun as hell. But his title and function within the company make him the one to blame, so I blame him, and I'm not sorry about it. Well, I guess you and I have a very, very different opinion about people in corporate hierarchies, but I guess that's the way that it goes. Brian, thanks for becoming a member. Luckbit, thank you so much for the 20 months. I know a lot of people like that, not to directly insult Grow Mass, but separate comment. I know a lot of people who believe a certain thing. They are provided evidence that that thing is not true, and then they continue to believe it anyway. There's a whole demographic of people that fall into this category that we won't talk about here. flat earthers. It's a good example. Not exactly the one I had in mind, but yeah, flat earthers. Let's go with that. Helmets are never good, right? Because you always wear a mythic, so even I mean, it's just such a nice helmet, but we'll never use it. How much faster is it? Not to do an Uno reversal on you, Mind Freak, but 35% faster. It's just 35% multiplicative. It's a GA life dex, Jeremy. And on the rod thing, I don't know. On the rod part, I am just reporting what I have heard. On the Wyatt Chang part, I am telling you that for sure that that's what happened. On Wyatt Chang, I'm certain. On the rod thing, I have it. Someone told me that. I have it under good faith that that is the truth. And I've seen it happen before, so. Okay, I'm going to tell you something very, very cryptic. I can't break my NDA with any gaming company, so I'm going to tell you something very, very cryptically. So let's say it like this. There was a gaming company within the last year that was thinking, their like board of directors was thinking about making a devastating decision toward its player base, devastating like monetary decision that would have severely negatively impacted the players of the game. I'm not going to tell you which company. I'm not going to tell you which game. And the board of directors, or I don't even know what you would call it, the leaders of this game, the leaders of whatever game this was, we're going to do it. And the developers were saying, we are not going to do that. That would ruin everything. And it was not going well. And the developers were losing. And so I don't know why this happened, but they agreed to have a conversation with a few content creators. And so I was one of the people invited, and they said, Can you give it to me straight here? We're at an impasse here. We're thinking about doing XYZ. It would make us a ton of money, and the developers are saying this would be a horrible mistake. Can you actually come in here and explain to us step by step by step why it would cost us more money to do this than it would to put the money in our pocket? They literally just asked us point blank. I was very, very surprised. I was like, wow. So it's like, I actually felt like a lot of pressure. I was like, I think that this idea is very devastating, and they cannot do this at all. Guys, I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but just to ease your minds, no, that's not it. It's not a Diablo subscription. You guys are guessing, but I'm purposely being cryptic. I'm not gonna tell you what it is because I'm not gonna tell you what game it is or what company. But that's not it. It's not a Diablo subscription. It's nothing like that. It's something else. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I went there and I felt nervous. I was like, they're going to do this if I can't really, really help prove it wrong. Excuse me. And so I said, okay, this is a massive mistake, and I can prove it. I can prove it here. First of all, it would have been nice if you guys would have given me time to prepare, a heads up on this. You're just asking me to prove this on the fly, but it doesn't matter. Whatever. I think about this shit all the time, so should be able to do it just right here and right now. So I gave my little spiel. Other people gave theirs. Then they went back and discussed it, and they messaged me and they said, "Thank you for the conversation. We're moving away from that idea." I was like, "Oh my god, we did it, boys." Sounds like last Epoch. I will not tell you what gaming company. I will not tell you what game. I will not tell you the idea. It's NDA'd, super confidential. So I have not told you anything NDA'd. And believe me, any of you that are fans of ARPGs would not have been happy. Okay, all of you are staying on floor 1, so I'm going to take this portal and go floor 2 then. And that's why Rax didn't get his PoE 2 beta key. I value my NDAs, so I have a lot of NDAs with a lot of companies, so I don't ever say things that I can't say. It wasn't just me. There were a few select others invited, but I was adamantly against it, and I tried to prove it the absolute best that I could. Did you hear that? Callie's gonna be scared.
Callie, come here. Did that scare you? It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. What was that, Callie?
Yeah, she's shaking.
It's okay.
I knew that was gonna scare her. She doesn't like thunder.
It's okay. Yeah, what was that noise? Yeah. You want to be right next to me? Okay. That's okay.
Callie didn't like that one. Thunder buddies for life. God, I thought that movie was so funny. If I could, I can do like a couple of impressions. If I could pick any impression that I could do like perfectly, I would pick Peter's laugh. But I don't know, I just can't do it. Usually when I hear somebody's voice, I can usually imitate it, but I can't do Peter's laugh. I don't know why. Giggity. I used to be able to talk like I think saying giggity is actually easier than Peter's laugh. Quagmire goes, "Hey, all right, giggity, giggity, giggity." Like I can do that, but I can't do. Peter goes like,
Hey, Ashton, come here. Meh.
It's like the best I can do. I just can't do it, man. I wish I could do it perfectly. I want to go,
Meh. Meh. Meh.
you know, I don't know. However he does, I want to do it perfectly. That's what I care about in life. Like every time, like a mythic drops and it's not the one I want to go,
Meh.
The giggity thing is actually easier. Yeah, it's been like a huge drought, Sean. Like I was driving around with Sarah the other day and she's like, look how like shitty the fields are. Look how like dead the grass is. I was like telling her, I was like, this is like, I'm telling you, it's like record drought for us. This is not how it usually goes. Like usually it's, I don't know, I'd say it's pretty balanced, I guess. But like you drive around now and all the grass is dead. When I move, am I going to have my green screen? No. Hell no. Guys, the only reason why I ever got the green screen is because behind me are blinds. And the blinds, when the sun shines through the door, the glass door, even with the blinds up, you guys can't see me at all. So I didn't have a choice. If I could make one suggestion to a streamer, it's never, ever, never, ever, ever, never get a green screen. It makes life absolutely miserable for little to no gain. Have I seen Hog's video expand me? No, what is that? All right, Carmen, thanks for playing. Account name, guys, who wants to do speed 100s? Not sure, Mr. Yankster. Maybe. Harambe was first. Is Hordes better than the Pit since the bonus is to monster XP? That's a good question. I never thought about that. Maybe, actually. Because... Actually, maybe. I didn't even think about that. Because most of the XP from here comes from the turn-in, right? And Hordes were only 20% behind in XP. Maybe we just do Hordes? And then the nice thing about Hordes is there's no downtime. You're always just killing monsters. Do you guys want to... Do you guys need masterworking materials, Khaleesi and Hannah? You want to do Hordes instead? The Hordes are better with this? Okay. Well, shit, if the Hordes are better, I should get the Evade build. I think Evade is way better for Hordes. We have 4 at the moment. But we will have spots opening up as people need to go. Does anybody have a 10 wave horde? If you have a 10, go ahead and plug it. I have a 10. I hear sirens and ambulances going off everywhere. Let me turn in my Grim Favors real quick. Alophus, I think the devs are aware of that. I think I already read something about it. Something like that they usually try to fix instantly. So that's obviously a catastrophic problem, right? Holy. Is there another? Where's the... Oh, here. Ah, oh, man. Okay. Nice job, boys. All these are bad. Take this one. I'll just stay down here. I don't really have mobility, so I'll just stay down here. I'll get on my evade build after this. I think evade is the best for hordes. First we smash over here, and then we smash over there. Yeah, let's do this one. Terrible. Not good. Doesn't matter though. Who cares what our score is? We're just here for XP. We just need to make a decision and go. Do I have a max Codex? No, not at all. Absolutely not. It's way too difficult to max the Codex. By the way, in general, it's good that Blizzard puts some difficult things to chase. It's good that the Codex is hard to max. It's good that Paragon 300 is not easy. Now, do I think that the level how difficult it is a bit ridiculous? Yes, I do, but I would way rather than put some difficult stuff in the game that's meaningful than everything is just handed to you for free. Oh, definitely this. I have a tier list, Stardust, on my YouTube for the tier list that I have on my YouTube for last season for the order is the exact same tier list this season. They didn't change it. All these are terrible. This is our best option, though. Why not pick legendaries to max the Codex? Legendaries can't max your Codex. You can only max your Codex from greater affix items. You cannot get a perfect aspect on a regular legendary. That's exactly why I don't pick them up. There's no in-game audio. Let's see. Give me a second. You're absolutely right. There is no in-game audio. My bad. Getting Paragon 300 gives you the ugliest mount of them all. Let's do this one. We can't pass Surging Hellborn. I would love the other one, the Hellfire one, but I think this one's better. Okay, our score here is extremely terrible at the moment, but it's actually going to get a lot better. It's going to get a lot better right now because we hit... Jeremy, can you still hear me? Do you have an evade build? Let's just keep buffing the Hellborn. We're gonna make up ground here. We are gonna make up ground here. Yeah, Doc, I've already suggested this to Blizzard, and when I suggested this to Blizzard, all of the content creators like really upvoted it in the Discord, so it may happen. I told Blizzard to raise the floor of the Codex, that every GA on an item should truncate another 25% off of the floor of an item. So that means if you get a 1 GA item, the bottom 25% of the legendary power affix range would be cut out. 2 GA, 50% of it's gone. 3 GA, 75% of it's gone. And 4 GA would always... Oh my god, we got Surging Hellborn. Oh my god. Okay, we have 420 Blaze It Ether right now. Let's see how much we're gonna get from this wave. We have 420 with a double... We have a double Surging Hellborn here. Okay, we went from 420 to let's see how much. Okay, we already got 100. More than 100 already. 560. So we already got 140. We've almost gotten 200 already. That's 200 Aether in one round. Insane, insane, insane. Hellborn again? This is good, this is good, this is good. Okay, dude, we're about to be flying here. Imagine getting like 250 ether per round. Crazy. problem with this particular run is this didn't spawn very many Hellborn. Okay, let's see if we can get another Hellborn buff here. Yep, we did it. Incredible. Okay, with how bad of a start we had, we're gonna finish over 1,000. Should be able to get over 1,000 here. Oh yeah, easily. You need all the difficult pieces. Yeah. Yeah, I'm swapping to evade. Evade is better for this. I'm going right now. Be right back. Put the Shaco here. Log out. Evade. Tadgub, Sparhawk, Boredom, RDA, and Tunes. Thank you so much for the subs, guys. Can you guys invite me while I, die from allergies? Can you guys invite me? Whatever. Do I have an opal? Yes. Okay. Zoom out. God. Jesus. Fat Matt is going good, buddy. How are you? Evade is way better for this. What mythic would you craft first for Crushing Hand? Probably the Shaco, because the Shaco gives you the resources that you need to make sure that your overpower variant works. Could also do False Death, though. False Death is a lot more damage, but if you don't have the resources, then Shaco gives you the resources that you need. What was the first thing that we got? What was the first? Oh, I can just tell. Soul Spires drain health, or Soul Spires +2 Aether. Oh my god, we're screwed. Oh my god, we're screwed.
It's coming. I can.
She's scared, so she's sleeping directly under me. So we need to pet her to make her feel better. Yeah, if you guys, for the XP event, if you guys have your evade build, dust off your evade build, because quad evade in the Infernal Hordes is big strong. Okay. This is good. This is good. This is good. This will work. Not a big deal. This is good. Okay. Now we need Surging Elite. Since we already have a double buff to elites, I think Surging Elite might be better than Surging Hellborn in this case. Pit is a better XP farm than Hordes. Well, normally, yes, but the event buffs the experience for monster kills. And you're killing way more monsters. A lot of the Pit XP is from the turn-in. So you're killing way more monsters in the Infernal Hordes. Plus, the Infernal Hordes are paying you masterworking materials. So I actually think Infernal Hordes are better to run than the Pit. Hog is here. What's up, Hog? At least this is elite, but this is not what we want. But at least we're encouraging Blizzard to go potty. Did any of you guys watch that video where I taught you how to teach Blizzard to go potty? You're killing lots of monsters in the Pit as well. Yeah, it's probably true. But here's the thing. I think when people did the analysis, they said pits are 20% better than the Infernal Hordes for XP. But all of the Horde XP is from the monster kills, and a lot of the Pit XP is from the final kill, turn-in. So it should balance the scales tremendously. This, 100%. This is very good. This is very good. We only bricked the first choice. I didn't see the other choices, but I'm just going to trust. I'm going to trust my team that they didn't brick it, because the power that they picked was terrible. I'm going to pray that there wasn't a better option. Also going to pray that my allergies go away, man. Ah, please. I took a Zyrtec. Help me, Zyrtec. Help me, Zyrtec. This is good. Okay. Okay. We should be getting decent ether now. We have decent powers, except for the first one. This should start paying us real well. You can see the Halloween event is the GOAT event. I would say that this is the greatest event ever, yes. It's borderline impossible to beat. Another really good power. I actually don't quite understand. I thought we have really good powers here. I don't understand why we're not getting more ether here. We should not be at 500. Wave 9. This is the only choice. Not the best, but... Oh, that... Actually, for how good our powers were, we didn't actually get very... We didn't get very much aether. By the way, if you, since I didn't open the shop yesterday, did I miss my cosmetic? I logged in and played all day, but did I miss my cosmetic because I didn't open the shop? No. Oh, thank God. very, 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 very bad. Elite, elite. Aether Fiends get +8 Aether and double elites, and we only got 600. We got 600? How? Doesn't seem right. I got a triple GA unique helm. I guess here you can just pick up everything, right? And just salvage it. I guess you could just pick up everything. Doesn't really matter. It's a perfect power, too. Look at this Crown of Lucian. This Crown of Lucian also has a perfect power. Crazy. That thing is big good. But it had GAs on everything except for the thing that matters. Thanks, God. I got the triple GA. And I got a GA on everything except the thing that I needed it to be on. Lit. I got a GA on everything except for the thing that I wanted. Lit. What am I allergic to? I think I'm just allergic to Diablo 4, honestly. I don't know what I'm allergic to. Yeah, Ghost Runner, it seems underpowered. Agree. Rax, can you stop talking like half of the community does not understand the difference between ancestral aspects and normal aspects? There's a bug with aspects, period. You're right, Cyrus. It's not that 50% don't understand the difference. It's more like if we polled every single player who plays Diablo 4 about whether they understand the difference between the two, I bet it's either 98 or 99% of players would not know the difference. The community here, a lot of them know here because they consume Diablo 4 content. But most of the people who consume Diablo 4 content still don't know, and pretty much 100% of people that don't consume it don't know, which is already like 90%, right? It's like probably 98. It's not 50-50, it's 98, right? Or maybe 99. All you do is cry, so stop playing. That is one option. A different option that I have is to block you and ban you. I'm going to go with that one. Goodbye. Have a good life. Don't apologize to me later. Don't send me a message later saying that you're sorry and you didn't mean it. I believe you. But the answer is no. You're gone. Bye. Adios. Now he doesn't have to watch my stream ever again. He doesn't have to suffer. What I missed? Nothing. We're chill. One guy was mad at me that I was complaining about, I don't know, the Halloween event or something, so I permabanned him. That's it. Hasta la vista, baby. Oh, Hans Zimmer was performing live? That would have been sick. Did he do the Interstellar stuff? you salvaged an aspect at the blacksmith and it just straight up disappeared. That I haven't seen that, but I believe you. And yeah, that's a big bug. That's not supposed to happen. With the full orchestra, Jesus, that would have been sick. Here's the way that I approach it, guys. Being a streamer and being a content creator is very, very close to like my dream job. I'd rather like be an astronaut going to Mars, but I can't because of my ear. I would also probably rather be a brain surgeon, but that's gonna take too much work to be a brain surgeon. So this is probably like my third favorite job that I could possibly have. The only reason that I'm here is to hang out with you guys, play some games, and have a good time. Anybody who comes into my stream that is counterproductive to that goal, I don't have the energy or the time to work through our disagreements and come to a common ground. It's just a polite goodbye, go watch somebody else. I'm always open to constructive criticism, but if you say stop complaining and go play a different game, you're gonna get bitch slapped into another dimension and never welcomed back. I don't have time to deal with that. That's it. Want to do Dark Citadel? God, not really. Not really. Do you? I don't. Yeah, like the bat. I hit the bat so hard it flew into another dimension. Not sure how to ask my question without it sounding like self-promoting. Just let it fly, man. How do you avoid burnout playing the same game as your primary game? Do you never lose motivation or writer's block? I can solve the writer's block for you thing. I can solve the writer's block thing for you easily. My channel is a little bit different than most other YouTube channels. Most YouTube channels, they make their videos much longer than they're supposed to be. They put as many ads in them as they possibly can, and they are hoping that you will tolerate their word salad as they attempt to keep you hooked into the video for as long as possible. Then they tell you to like, subscribe, and download Raid Shadow Legends at the end. This is the 99% meta on YouTube. I can tell you how I solve writer's block. If there's no video to make, I just don't make a video. And I genuinely don't worry about it. I will post a video when I have something to say or something meaningful is happening. There was a patch a few days ago. I could have made a video on it. You want to know what the video would have said? The gem cap went up and they fixed some bugs. You want to know what I did instead? I just didn't make a video. Because the patch barely did anything. Make a video when there's a patch that actually impacts you. Yesterday the event launched. Some people made, 10+ minute videos saying how the Halloween event is here and there's a ton of XP and this and that and this and that. I made a video saying how disappointed I was with the event and what I would do instead and how the events need to be way better. It's just like, I could have made both videos. I could have made the first video, let me tell you everything about the event, it's live, there's XP here. I could have just regurgitated the same info that I've already told you 1,000 times. Best Spiritborn build. New best Spiritborn build. Switch this one aspect. New best Spiritborn build. You want to know what I do instead? I make the Spiritborn build one time, and at the beginning of the video, I say, down below is the planner or the Maxroll guide. It'll be constantly updated. The only time I make another follow-up video on a build is if there were truly remarkable changes, or I keep getting endless questions after I made the first video and people need some more guidance. So then I say, okay, let's look at this from a different way. Let me put together the build for you and show you how I'm doing it so you can do it. So that's the first thing, the writer's block. The second thing that you asked me about is the burnout. This is CJ. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs, man, or memberships. Appreciate you, buddy. So on the burnout thing, this is probably the thing that what you will hear if you become a content creator, if you become a streamer, this is what you will hear all day long. You have the easiest job ever. You wake up whenever you want, you sit in a chair and play video games, and then you make $1 trillion. Your job is a joke, and you contribute nothing to society. I am 100% sure there are people in this channel that might even like me, that when hearing that, that's exactly how they feel. That's fine. But what any content creator will tell you, anybody who puts in effort, let's say, let's put it that way, is it's harder than you think. It's harder than you think in a lot of different ways. It is being a content creator harder than being a doctor? No. Is it harder than being a firefighter? No. Is it harder than being a nurse? No. Is it harder than being a teacher? No. I'm not saying being a content creator is the hardest job ever. I'm not saying that at all. But it's harder than you think it is. And some of these preconceived notions that people have about it are wrong. And everybody who is a successful content creator will tell you the same thing. It's a lot more work than you think. You have a lot less freedom than you think you do. And to get to your question directly about the burnout, people really, really underestimate what it does to you mentally and emotionally to not only play the same things all the time, but to also be on camera and talking all day long about it with everyone watching you and judging every single thing that you say. You have to have kind of like a steel personality to be able to handle it, because you will come under fire for, I don't know, 1,000 different things. People will hate you for 1,000 different reasons. And you must be able to find a way to fight through it. And it's way harder than you might think it is. There is a streamer that Sarah loves to watch who had an absolute complete mental breakdown and was gone for over a year from streaming and is trying to recover enough to come back to streaming. I mean, one of my favorite creators ever, one of the best WoW player ever was Raxxanterax. He killed himself. There's probably a lot of reasons. I don't pretend to know everything about Raxxanterax. I'm 100% sure part of it was the content creation side. We don't have Raxxanterax anymore. All right, Hannah, have a great time. Thank you so much for coming. Does anybody else want to do some Infernal Hordes? I have exactly 1 hour. One thing that's anybody want to do Infernal Hordes? Jeff, you want to play? I haven't played with Jeff. What's your account name, Jeff? Are we already friends? Let's get Jeff in here. I'm reading something here from Woody here. Anyway, I didn't really answer your question. All I essentially said was the burnout is real. Now let me directly answer your question. Oh, we lost somebody? Jeff, did you get in here? He crashed. Okay, we can start the Infernal Horde without him. You can just join in the middle of it, right? Do we have an Infernal Horde up? We don't, right? This is a 6. This is a 6. 6. To directly answer your question, the burnout will come, and everybody deals with it differently. This isn't a good answer, but I'm going to give you the honest answer. The honest answer is my personality is, for me personally, it's not as big of a deal than it seems to be for other content creators that I've talked to, because I guess to throw a funny cliche quote out there, I'm just built differently, but that doesn't mean that's not a good thing. I'm not saying that as a positive, but my brain, my personality enjoys repetition and grinding for a reward. When I was a little kid, if I got to a difficult level in Super Mario World, I would play it over and over and over for hours and hours and hours until I beat it. A lot of the other kids, my friends, they do it twice. They say, this is stupid, let's go do something else. And that's fine. But I had a very, I don't know, borderline addictive personality. When I joined the basketball team, in 6th grade, one thing that my coach told me on the very first day is, there's no excuse to ever miss free throws. They're literally called free throws. I will not tolerate any of you guys missing your free throws. And I said, okay. This actually kind of hurt me in basketball. I should have been practicing everything. Dribbling, posting up, shooting threes, but I just became obsessed with free throws. So I just shoot free throws in the gym for hours, over and over and over and over, and I got so good at it. Just robotic, just boom, swish, swish, swish. I got up, I would say, to about at least a 70% shooter in 6th grade, maybe 80. It could just drain them. But problem is all my other basketball stuff suffered because all I wanted to do, even when I got good at it, I just wanted to keep doing it. So I am definitely personality-wise, emotionally just built for something like this. Super, super hard grind over and over and over and over. This is just a personality thing. Other people really struggle with it and deal with it in different ways. Some of them literally have to take a break. Some of them have to go on vacation. They have to get away. They need a break. Some of them have to change games, which is usually the death of a content creator. You can know that you've really made it as a content creator if you got known for a game and you can switch it and retain at least 50% of your audience. You can retain over 50 and switch to another game. You are a god. That's usually most content creators' dream, is to be a variety Andy. They can log in and play whatever they want. It actually really helps your emotions and your mentality. But I'm not dying to be a variety Andy. I don't want to be a variety Andy. I like the grind. This is my personality. Mods, I would say, is like a god tier streamer. He can average multiple thousands of people no matter what the hell he's playing. That is very, very, very rare. There's almost nobody can do that on Twitch. There's like 100 people that can do that. in the world. I'm a variety ARPG streamer. Yeah, but I find that very, very different. ARPG players usually really, really like different ARPGs. So, but yes, I would be lying to you if I didn't feel a huge sigh of relief last year when I tested the waters and I played Last Epoch and I played PoE. I thought for sure my stream was just dead. It was gone. Actually, in some cases, my viewership went up because some people were getting fed up with Diablo 4 as well. That was very relieving, to be honest. 290. Let's get it done. 10 more. Crushing Hand or Evade. Crushing Hand is better for pushing like high pit or doing high pit clears. Evade is way better for just farming T4. You think at this point Last Epoch is just a failure of a game? Oh god, I don't think so. You guys view Last Epoch as a failed game? I've said it a million times. Blizzard gets away with it because they just have such a powerful name in Diablo. But I've said it a million times. I will continue to say it forever. It will never not be true to me. Like, you're going to have to provide me some overwhelming evidence to the contrary. If you make an ARPG and it doesn't have a godly end game, it's dead. People are always... The end game, I think, is probably one of the hardest things to make. People say, well, I can make a really good campaign and slap an end game in there and we can fix it later. Nope, you can't. That might have worked in the past, and that might work for Blizzard because Blizzard has such a strong name in the Diablo franchise. But in general, if you're trying to get into the ARPG scene and you don't have an end game, it's over. For example, look at No Rest for the Wicked. No Rest for the Wicked was pretty damn fun. I had a lot of fun going through the campaign and the story. Then I got to the end game and it just wasn't there. There wasn't one. We don't want any of these, actually, even this one, but this one at least tells Blizzard to go potty. What are my opinions on the drop rate? Should they increase it? I don't get the feeling that necessarily drop rates are the problem. My problem is when items drop on the ground, there are still quality issues with them. I have proposed several ideas to Blizzard to make it better. I'll be honest with you, I actually think, I don't usually think this, but I actually think Blizzard might take my ideas and put them in the game. Like my idea to start truncating the bottom legendary power ranges based on number of greater affixes. I think that they will actually implement that. I presented it in the Discord, and the content creators seem to love the idea. And it's not always that everybody agrees on something, but that would make it way better. What's the endgame like in Torchlight Infinite? Torchlight has a pretty good endgame, actually. The time mark system and the bosses. I'm telling you guys, Torchlight is more fun than you guys think it is. It's pretty fun, actually. I literally reached out to them and asked them if I could do more sponsored streams for them. And they told me yes. They said I can do another one tomorrow. And then I asked them, okay, but next season, can we do like more? Can we do like, I don't know. I'd be willing to do it for a week. Let's make a deal. Like I'm even willing to give you a cheaper rate. Let's make a deal, man, because your game is fun. Like let me help you. Not pay to win at all, free game. There is pay to win in the game. You can pay for pets. You don't have to buy any pets. You don't have to buy one pet. You can beat the whole game with no pets. You get pets, you get them, they just suck. You can buy better ones. It really doesn't matter though. You don't need them. It's not like Diablo Immortal. Surging Hellborn, 100%. Is No Rest for the Wicked an ARPG like Diablo, or is it a Souls-like game? It's both. It's a isometric camera ARPG like Diablo, but it's hard as shit like a Souls game. It's both. Yeah, Rick, we've told Blizzard that the aspects are... It's good that there's a chase. It's good. But the chase is too difficult. Ah, shit, I don't have any, Does anybody have any, opals for sale? I'll give you 20 million gold apiece. Anybody have any opals they don't want? All these are terrible. Let's take 25 Aether instead of 15, I guess. I can have all of yours. No, I'm not going to take all of them. I'll pay you 20 million gold, though, for as many as you want to sell. I'm very surprised. We had very good powers here. Why is our Aether so low? I appreciate it, Harambe. I can't take them for free. I don't take stuff for free from people. I have to pay you for it. I have to. If I start taking stuff from viewers, you guys are very nice. You guys will just give me everything. You'll give me 1,000 boss mats. You'll give me the best items you've ever found. You'll give me all the consumables. I know you will. You guys are very nice. If I accept them, then I become what I have sworn to destroy. An unrelatable streamer that, I mean, that doesn't connect with you guys in any way. Oh, Rax just has this because his viewers gave him everything. That's what people would say, and they would be right. Never going to do it. I have to pay you for it. Now, if I take shit from Wario, I mean, I'm doing the world a service by taking from Wario. That's like totally different. Wario's catching strays. Ah, nah. Trust me, we'd be roasting him even harder if he was here. Oh my god. I don't even know if I need that many. 35? So I'm, what? 35? Is that... I can't tell. Is that 7 billion or is it 700 million? 700 million, right? Let's make it 800. Let's make it 1 billion. Have 1 billion. Thanks, man. Okay, this is a good thing. We'll give this away. All right, so I should probably... You're welcome, dude. It's okay. You're welcome. Thank you. Now I don't have to go get opals anymore. That should be enough to get to 300. Knight Rider, thanks for the 4 gifted, man. This is gonna sound corny and stupid, but okay. Here's how I think about it, guys. It's pretty simple. I think about it pretty simply. I've gotten what I've wanted out of video games. I've gotten what I've wanted out of streaming already. I feel like I have accomplished my goals in both. All of it, right? Okay. So, now I get to choose. I could just quit streaming, I could go do something else, I could set new goals. It's a choice for me, right? What I find is I still really like video games, and I really like you guys. So, how do I carry on knowing those things? Well, first of all, I keep streaming. Here I am. We're still going. And I still like video games, so I still play them. Here I am playing them. But there are a couple of things that I can do very specifically that will help both. I have a little bit of a platform now. I always thought of myself as, I don't know, just kind of an irrelevant piece of shit, drop of the pond streamer who cares what I think, right? Still kind of the same thing, like who cares what I think? But I think it is true, at least in the Diablo world and a little bit more in the ARPG world, that I've been doing this for so long, people care what I think, which is a nice feeling, but it also means that I better be careful what I think, and I better be careful what I say, because people will take it to heart, and it will matter to some people. So, this leads me to 2 things. First of all, I'm going to try my best to make these games as fun as possible. This will help both parties. It will help the companies that make the games, and it will help you guys. That's what I'm really interested in. If we have a fun game, you guys will have more fun. And then the other thing is when you're watching me, I want to provide the content that you guys enjoy. So, one of the things that I have noticed, I read the comments on the YouTube videos. I read the Reddit threads. I remember what you guys say to me on my streams. And I remember what you guys say about other streamers. And a lot of people get very upset when a streamer's experience is not their experience. If I make a build that requires 10 mythic uniques that you can't make, that will disengage a lot of you. If I make a video on strategies that you can't do or they're too difficult, you will hate it. If I take a bunch of items from people in order to get to the end game and I don't show you the progression, you will hate it. If I win just because I'm teaming with people who cheat or have a super unfair advantage and you're playing by yourself, you will hate it. So that's kind of like my little spiel on why do I do things exactly as I do them? Why don't I farm the YouTube ad revenue and turn every video into a 10-minute video? Why don't I vehemently push my merch store and subbing down your throat? What I would much rather prefer is for you to be here and have a good time. Why do I keep getting so angry at these repeated mistakes and these broken things in these games? On one hand, I am personally mad myself. I am. But on another hand, people are listening to what I say. And if I'm really mad and I can prove why this is bad, it might get fixed. And it might get fixed not only for me, but for you guys. That's why I do these things. It's really not hard to understand. I only have one or 2 goals. I want to make the video games better, and I want to make the experience better for you guys and be relatable. That's it. I have no other objectives. I don't care. what happens. I don't care how many subs I have. I don't care how much money I made on YouTube ad revenue. If someone offered me $1 million to get within $20,000 right now, a guess of how much ad revenue I've made off YouTube this year, I would just be a random guess. I have no fucking idea because I don't look, because I don't fucking care. Who cares? I only care during tax time because I got to give all of it to the government. Who cares? If that's what motivates you, you're going to have a shitty life. Simple as that. You're going to have a shit life if that's what motivates you. They never got back to me on aligning the timers, but I posted it and then a ton of people upvoted it. So I know they saw it. I know they saw it, but I never heard anything directly from Blizzard. Mo Cyrex, I say right? Thanks for the Prime, man. Albert gifted 5 subs. Thank you, Albert. You're the man. Appreciate you, buddy. You thought my stream was an advertisement? An advertisement for what? You got a drop? Hell yeah. All this is terrible. Now let's do this one. What are my plans for PoE 2? Well, I have contacted my friends and family and said goodbye. They are going to get one last Thanksgiving with me, I guess. And then I'll never see any of them ever again. Yeah. I mean, that's it. It's been a good run. You know, I have a tax professional already, but I need like an actual expert. I've looked into it a decent amount myself, but I am in dire need of coming up with some legal, nothing illegal, but some legal ways to reduce the taxes that I pay to the government. Because it is frightening how much I pay them, and rich people usually pay $0 in taxes. So if they can do it, I've got to find a way. I have to find a way to... There has to be a tricky solution that's legal, of course. Can't stress that enough times. Not going to cheat the IRS out of money. That's the dumbest thing you could ever do, but there's got to be something I can do. No, Rax, we don't pay a ton. I can tell that you aren't self-employed, my friend. I can tell that you aren't self-employed if you don't think I pay a ton of taxes. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you a question. Who said that? Whoever said that, I have a question for you. Not angry. Not angry. Or just like an estimate from you. How much, if you had to give me your best guess, let's say if you would get $1 million, 1 million, if you got within $5,000 of the correct answer. How much taxes do you think I'm going to pay the government this year? Just as a rough guess, if you had to guess. Can you give me a guess? Let me do a little math in my head here. What do you think? I'm going to simplify it. So, not a percentage. Not a percentage. Talking like a, I guess you could do percentage too. I guess that's an easy way to think about it. A percentage. So, as far as I know, the current tax system is like it's like a tier system, or it's a laddering system, right? You pay whatever, like almost nothing on the first 30K, and then you pay, maybe it's lower than that, maybe nothing on the first 10, and then you pay like 12 on the first 10 to 40, and then it's like a laddering system, right? Bracket system. Progressive brackets. Yeah, it's a better way to, that's a better term for it. Yeah, so I don't know what the, when you combine it, I don't know what the effective tax rate would be, but I mean, the combined effective tax rate, I think, will be certainly below 50, but it's, as self-employed, I think it's gonna, because you also have to consider the state tax. I don't know. If you consider the state tax too, I don't know. What is the effective tax rate? That's a good question. That would be a very fun math problem. I guess you could probably, there's probably a calculator for it on Google, right? If you live in Nebraska, and you're paying taxes as self-employed, just punch in any number, 100K, 500K, a million, whatever. You could actually probably just spit out an effective tax rate, right? As it would be close. You have your write-offs and stuff. It wouldn't be exact. It would be close. $37 Fed, 6.4 in Nebraska. And then, yeah, and then sales tax. So maybe the effective rate would be about 50 at the end. Maybe about 50. I wonder if 50 would be a good guess. Currently, I don't have an LLC because I don't have an LLC, and there's a reason why I haven't had one. I used to manage LLCs as I used to underwrite LLCs is a better way to say it. I used to underwrite LLCs as an underwriter for Nationwide Insurance. And I've talked to several tax professionals in the past about an LLC. And what I've always told them is, I need the LLC to save taxes. I don't need the LLC to protect my liability. Well, yeah, you should protect your liability anyway, but I'm not worried about my liability. I'm worried about the taxes. And so far, all the tax professionals that I've talked to have not been able to show me a clear path to where the LLC, with me doing everything myself, actually saves me in taxes versus what you can already write off. And if you form the LLC as a sole proprietor, I actually think the taxes actually get filed very similarly anyway. So then there's another option to do S Corp, which I know way less about. I've heard that, Alan, but then you have to But then you have to have the LLC taxed as a partnership, right? How do you form an LLC as a partnership if you don't have a partner? Can you do it by yourself? That's kind of Ken Dog like that. That's kind of the tricky stuff. That's kind of the tricky stuff that I have to, that's like the avenue that I have to explore. Do I have an assistant? No. Not really. Sarah, of course, will help me when I need help. So will my brother, but no, I just do everything myself. It's effective at 283,000 and higher. Yeah, another reason why I never formed an LLC is because, again, it's about saving on taxes, but I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't make a whole lot of money streaming for a long time, so I didn't have much of a use for it. These are all terrible, but this is the best option. Doc, that's exactly what I thought. If you own the LLC as a sole proprietor, then I think that's what I need to do, is something like that, because I pay Lee a massive amount of the YouTube revenue because Lee makes all the videos. I obviously make the videos. I sit here and record all the videos. But then I literally just ship it to Lee, and I give him like one sentence of instructions, and he does everything. And I don't know if you guys know about doing YouTube, but that is a shitload of work. He does a shitload of work. He makes the thumbnails, he renders it, he uploads it, he SEOs it, he edits it. If it needs to go on social media, he does it. He makes sure that it's scheduled properly. This is terrible. Oh, this is bad. How much does Asmongold earn for making his YouTube videos? I could give you probably a very good guess. Can you give me, can someone Google one figure and give me anything close? How many millions of views does he get per month? I could give you a very, very good guess. Does he get 100 million views per month? I need a number. I need a number that's roughly close. How many does he get? 100 million? Asmongold gets 100,000 for 1 million views. He definitely doesn't make that much. You don't get 100,000. Bro, if I got 100K for every 1 million views I got, dude, my yacht would be bigger than Bobby Codex. No, it's not that, nowhere near that high. It says 80 million on average. 82 million last month. Okay, let's go with 80 million. I can give you a rough ballpark guess here. I need a calculator here. Give me a second. I have to calculate some things. I'll just stand here. Just protect me if you can. We'll just stand in the middle. That's probably the safest area. All right, let me see if I could calculate this. Wish I could just use my own stats and multiply it, but that's not going to work because I stream on YouTube, so that's completely different. Let me give you a guess. And it might be different. He actually might make more than the figure that I'm going to give you because he might have like a better like, he might get better ads like Google AdSense ads. So a rough guess would be, let me think about this. I would say he makes, this is obviously before taxes and before he pays any editors. Let me think about this. Let me do some math here in my head. Let me just simplify it. Let's call it 7 per 1. I would say he makes, yeah, he makes about 5 point, my guess, if I, for $1 million to get this answer right, I would guess $5.6 million a month. That seems high, though. That seems very high. Doesn't that seem high? Wait. No. I added an extra 0. Okay, yeah, it's not 5.6 million a month. That's completely wrong. I added an extra 0. 560,000 a month. That should be right. Sorry, I added one extra 0. 560,000 a month. That's my guess. For $1 million, that would be my guess. I added an extra 0. Let me do it one more time in my head. 35, 5, 7 to 1, 8, 560,000. 560 per month. Should be real close. I am a math major, but I've got a lot of numbers floating around in my head, dividing and multiplying. I was like, 5.6 million a month? No, that's not right. There's one extra 0. 560K. I don't think Asmongold cares at all, really, how much money he's making. I don't think he plans to use his money, which I hope he changes his mind on. I watch a lot of Asmongold videos. I watched his treehouse videos. I watched his apology video. I watched his IRL video. I watched his I clean my house video. I watched Twitch secretly hates me video and the Slack things. I watched Twitch's imploding video that they're heavily favoring one political demographic and the advertisers are pulling out because they're terrorists or whatever. Watch a lot of his videos. So I hope that Asmongold finds happiness. I don't care what he does with his money or what he does with his career. I hope he can find happiness. Mr. Beast made 85 million last year. Oh, I'm sure Mr. Beast got an offer for his channel for someone to buy it for 1 billion. But Mr. Beast said, this was a while ago, this wasn't even recently, it's worth closer to 10 billion. It's worth closer to 10 billion, but Yeah, I'm not sure if people... Yeah, I'm not sure about Mr. Beast because... I mean, this happens a lot. This is like the most common thing. Like you start off as one creator with a certain goal, and then you just get coerced into being something completely different. But for example, Mr. Beast, I mean, this is just a fact. There's no opinion here. He said 1,000,000 times he wants to set out to make a healthy candy for kids. And he made a candy bar with very, very low sugar content. And then everyone almost universally hated it. And now his candy bar recipe is completely different and just completely loaded with sugar. So all he did was he started out with one goal, didn't achieve it, and then just became the thing that he swore to destroy. Yeah. Tony rated me with 97 raiders. This guy's frying. Hi, Tony. 97. Jesus. What's up, dude? Thanks for the raid, man. Apache, Leo, Olive, Jane. Thanks for the subs, guys. What's up? Tony's going places, guys. You hate him because he's trying to lure his son to his chocolate? Yeah, I don't know if you guys watched the video about Mr. Beast as a sociopath, but you would be surprised how impressionable people are. People could even make the argument about me. Like, Mr. Beast's tactics are actually psychologically probably very similar to mine. Mr. Beast speaks to you as he is a trusted authority. Especially kids. You can trust Mr. Beast. It is okay to like Mr. Beast. It is okay to side with Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is the good guy. Honestly, the way that I'm branded, I try to brand myself similarly. If you want a trusted source for ARPGs, if you want guides that will actually work, if you want to learn the best farming strategies and leveling strategies, I play the game. I've been here forever. You should trust me. So that beginning psychological part is actually very similar between me and Mr. Beast. But the super danger there is in the action that follows. So if you have everybody brainwashed and kind of following you blindly, then it's a function of what does this, if the authority has people brainwashed, then what do they tell them to do? Well, this is part of the reason why it means something, I think, a little bit different to me when I take a sponsor. If I take a sponsor that I know you guys are going to hate, I actually genuinely feel guilty because I think a lot of people are expecting if I take a sponsor, like, Rax better have a good reason here because I trust him. If I take a shit one, it's going to ruin my credibility. But the problem is Mr. Beast's actions are completely incongruent with his message. He says, wow, we're giving away an iPhone to every 10th caller that is a part of my subathon or my giveaway. And he perpetually, endlessly, over and over and over says, we're like operating at a loss here. We're like losing money by giving these phones away. That is so criminally wrong and to say, and it's such a lie. And when he says,
I'm making a Lunchable. I'm finally on the kids' side. I'm making a healthy candy bar and a healthy snack. And then you read the nutrition information. It's exactly the same. It didn't start the same. And then he makes Mr. Beast Burger. And Mr. Beast Burger, I'm not even saying this like as in any way like I dislike Mr. Beast, but Mr. Beast Burger is one of the worst places I've ever eaten in my life. It's terrible. I will never eat there again. And if it was good, I would eat there. Mr. Beast Burger blows. It's terrible, man. It's like the industry's worst. So this is the problem. It's the there's probably lots of examples, but there's a streamer that appears to be one way very, very strongly, brands himself a certain way to their audience, who is actually very, 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 very different. If you guys actually knew what was going on. And it's just really too bad. Because there are a lot of genuine content creators out there that I think deserve much higher viewership and attention and support. But they don't get it because of the way that certain people act. It's too bad. Rip the Band-Aid off and tell us who. I would be lying if I haven't thought about causing drama. What's up? Yes, I'm going to. 20 minutes. Why? Uh-huh. I think that is a good idea. Can you load it up? I will help you carry it, and then you go. I will stay here. But I need everything off of your desk. Is it off? I need everything off and in a corner. I would be lying to you guys. I have thought about it a lot. I've talked to Sarah about it. I've thought about... I'm still thinking about it. I think about it all the time. I have thought about making a video and sharing some things. I don't think I'm going to do it, but boy, I'm tempted. God, am I tempted. I think about it all the time, if I'm being honest. All the time. I think about it all the time. It is fucking driving me insane, actually. It's got nothing to do with no balls. Oh, no. I got the balls to do it. That's not the problem. No, I don't care. I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose. I have nothing to lose. I don't even need balls. There's no penalty for me doing it. I don't know. Let's change the subject. Oh, I'm not going to get myself sued. Can't get yourself sued for telling the truth. I'm not going to get sued. Yeah, that's kind of where I can't decide what makes me the bigger man. That's the problem. What makes me the bigger man? Making the video? Or not making the video? It's hard. It's actually hard to tell. I can't decide. I don't know. Oh, believe me, I know you guys want me to make the video. Yeah, I mean, the internet would love this stuff. I don't think I'm going to. And if I do, I'll just I have to decide on my own. This is a me decision. Would people dislike me if I made the video? Some people would, yeah. Would whatever I talk about not like me anymore? Yep. Don't care about that. I don't care at all about that. The only thing I really care about is what is the right thing to do, but it's not clear to me what it is, to be honest. Well, actually, let's just change the subject. It's okay. Do I like cookies? I'm not much of a sweets guy, but freshly baked cookies are like a top 3 dessert. I love freshly baked cookies. They are very hard to beat. There's not much that can beat a freshly baked cookie. Not much. Not much, man. Everybody like always has these favorite cookies. Dude, I like them all, man. I don't really care. The only way, here's how you ruin a cookie. You wanna know how you ruin a cookie? Easiest way? Put sprinkles on top of it. Coagulated, hard, crusty, shitty sprinkles. Why anybody puts a sprinkle on anything is beyond me. But I like any cookie. Chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin, peanut butter, white chocolate, macadamia nut. Anything, man. Double chocolate, monster cookie, any of them. I like them all. I love all cookies, man. Oatmeal raisin. If we have a box of cookies and everyone hates the oatmeal raisins, I'll eat all the oatmeal raisins. You guys can have the other ones. I just love them all. Oatmeal is better than chocolate chip is better than everything else. See, everybody has these very polarizing opinions on cookies. I like all cookies. Later, wow. The quickest way to ruin a cookie is to let your kids see them. You share? Jesus, don't do that. Hide them. Your kids are short, man. Put them on the tallest shelf. Your son is 16 and 6'3". Easy. Hide him low. Checkmate. You can't see him down there either. How do you hide cookies from a pregnant woman? Put them on the ground? Yeah, she's got a little fella in her belly and it's blocking her view. But what if she falls backwards and then slides over on her back? That would work. I think this is one of my favorite guitar riffs ever. This is a top 5 guitar riff for me ever from any band. Not really super in love with the solo. The solo is pretty good, but just the main riff. Oh my god, this is incredible. These boots are big good. All right, guys. I have to go. I have to go right now. I had an awesome time hanging out with you guys. This stream was really short and garbage. I only streamed for like 3 hours. How long did I stream for? 3 hours. That's bad. I'm going to make it up to you tomorrow, all right? I might stream tonight, but probably tomorrow. We'll do a longer stream tomorrow. I promise. Yeah, tomorrow we'll do a big XP blast. Oops. Wait. I accidentally removed Jeff. My bad. I re-added you. Thanks for being here, guys. I have to go. I have to work all day. Let's make it easy. Oh, wait. Hog's on? I was going to raid Woody. Hog's title is Border Agent Hog. Oh, I have to raid Hog then. Border Agent Hog. What is this? We got to go watch this. Okay, guys. Have a great night. I could have raided Lily too. Lily's playing Diablo 2. That would have been a big opportunity. We're going to raid Lily tomorrow. Have a great night, guys. I have to go right now. Longer stream tomorrow. I'll get some energy drinks. We'll blast a lot of XP tomorrow, I promise. No more shitty streams coming up. These have been real short, and I feel bad about it. So I'm going to fix it. Good night, guys.